Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video we're going to be talking about some topics related to expressions, but before that we're going to have to discuss a little topic about the scanf. We have also discussed the scanf in the previous video, and as I've told you guys that scanf, we use scanf in our C program to get any values from the user on the output screen. So scanf is an input statement, which actually means that if you are using scanf in your C program, so the scanf would take some value as an input from the user on the output screen. Okay, it is used to get value at the runtime of a program. That's what it's talking about, the output screen. For example, we have a main, and let's try this program. Okay, you guys, so now we're going to be seeing that how scanf works in our C program. Okay, so for that we're going to be writing our C program that has scanf in it. First of all, I'm going to be mentioning some libraries. Hashtag include stdio.h, and then I'm going to be using hashtag include conio.h. Okay, so I'm using these libraries to actually use some functions in my C program. So those functions have already been defined in these two libraries, and there are multiple libraries in C. And the first function that I'm going to be using right now is the main, that actually tells the compiler that our function has our program has started, like our instructions has started. Okay, now I'm gonna put the curly brackets, and between these curly brackets we're gonna be writing our instructions or our statements. So first of all, I'm gonna be doing or mentioning some data type, integer data type, and then I'm gonna be storing or creating some memory location A in the RAM, or you can say random access memory. Now I'm gonna be printing like something on the output screen by using the function printf. Look, we are using multiple functions in our C program that has already been defined into these libraries. Okay, so now I'm going to be using printf and displaying a message to the user on the output screen, that is printf enter any integer value. Okay, integer value. Okay, now I'm going to put a terminator or a semicolon to actually end this statement. And now I'm going to be using scanf to get the value from the user as an input, and then store that value into the memory location A that I have created in the RAM. Okay, so again, scanf is a function that I'm using and that has already been defined into these libraries that I have mentioned. Okay, so now I'm going to be putting the inverted commas, double inverted commas. I'm going to be putting a format specifier to specify that what kind of input do I want, and the %d is for the integer type format specifier. And now I'm going to be putting an address operator and then the memory location A. So what it actually does is that take the value from the user and then store that value with the help of an address operator into the memory location A in your RAM. Okay, then I'm going to put a terminator to end the statement, and I'm going to put the getch to hold my output screen. Okay, now I'm going to be running this program. And it's actually running. Look, it's showing this is our output screen. Okay, now as I have mentioned on the output screen, enter any integer value. So it's showing enter any integer value, so I'm going to be entering 10. Okay, now I'm going to enter, and now the 10 has been stored in the value A. In our RAM, this value of 10 has been stored in the memory location A. Now, the getch is like holding my program right now. As soon as I enter, my program's going to be vanished. Like, it's going to be vanished. Okay, if you want to confirm that yes, the value that you have entered is actually stored in the memory location A, so you can just put again printf, and then you can put %d, and then you can write the value A is person D, and then you can mention A to print the value that has been stored in A. So again, I'm going to run this program. Okay, so now enter any integer value. I'm going to be putting, again, 10, and I'm going to enter. Now the value of A is 10. Okay, as you can see, I have put another printf. The value of A is person D, the format specifier. What kind of value is it? So it's an integer. Okay, it's an integer value. Now take the value of A and print it here. So that, here you go, with a 10. Okay, so let's do it again. I'm gonna run this again, and we're gonna write 20. The value of A is 20. So this is how scanf works. It takes the input value from the user, and then if you want to display that value, you can use another printf. So scanf is an input statement, okay? In the above example, we have practiced this example, but it's missing the getch. You can add that up. We can see that scanf function has two parts. In the first part, we gave format specifier, and in the second part, we gave variable name. This is talking about this. In the first part, there are two parts actually, the format specifier person D and then the variable name. Okay, so there's a short note that you shouldn't be ignoring. Put ampersand, or you can say an address operator before the variable in the scanf function. You have to put this must, because and is an address operator. It gives the location number used by the variable in the memory. Okay, that's something I have explained to you guys.